Good morning, my friends. Okay, today we're going to make vegetable stock. As you can see, I don't have much muscles and much space here. I finally used enough scraps to fill my little tub. Remember, I did the freezer reset and organize, and I bought this separator to keep our scraps in. So here we are. It's full. I pulled out my big stock pot. Let me see here. This is 21.5 quarts. That's how large this pot is. Okay, so I don't know if this is enough to cook to fill it up, but we gonna soon find out. I'm gonna open up all these bags, dump the frozen goods inside, and I'm gonna season with these few spices. Okay, we have kosher salt, organic Turkish bay leaves. They was all broke up in little pieces or whatever, so you're gonna learn by playing with me. Use extra. Okay, I don't know what size the Turkish leaf really is, but anyhow, this is dried basil, and of course peppercorns. I like peppercorns or whatever. You can, whatever here that you do not like, you do not need. Bay leaves and basil, for instance, is not really necessary, but I want to build this stock to a really good flavor or whatever. Now let me also mention, I got some fresh, these are the stems from baby spinach, more onions, because I cooked yesterday and I saved all these pieces, right? So I still got onion scraps here. I went into my refrigerator and seen what else I have left. I have some, this still looks good. I might not be, yeah. Might cook a little bit later on. I have some fresh thyme. I'm not gonna put all of it in there, but I like the way fresh thyme tastes. So let's go ahead, let me show you how I do it. A good handful in the pot. If you don't like it, don't use it. I would use my rosemary that I also have in the refrigerator, but hey, not today, okay? So what you do is you put all of your veggie scraps into the stock pot, right? Very good. Now I'm gonna give you a break while I open all of these bags and dump them in and stuff like that. And when I get it all in, I'll come back and give you a little bit more game. But let me tell you something. I learned when I was in, culinary school via Food Network. I watched this, mind your business, okay? I learned a lot before I actually got certified to be a plant-based chef. But anyhow, this lesson I'm telling you about, I learned on Food Network. Shout out to Tyrone, he watches it too. We went to the same Food Network culinary class. Anyway, what I was taught was vegetable stock tastes the best when you simmer it for a long period of time on a low heat, low and slow, okay? That's when you're drawing out all the flavor and the last nutrients from these scraps. So if you're in a rush, this recipe is not for you. And then just imagine, this is a big pot. How long y'all think it's gonna take to get to heat? Oh, okay. So yeah, that alone is time consuming. I might even time and see how long it takes to come up to the first initial boil before I turn it down to a good simmer for 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, 2 to 3 hours. Because the longer you simmer it and the darker it turns, the more flavor and pungent the stock will be. Okay, now, let me go ahead and get these goods in here, and then I'll be back. Hold on, wait. I don't know if y'all know what kind of scraps I be freezing, okay? It's onion peels in this particular bag. There's bok choy stems in here. There's mushrooms. Let me show you. Let me show you. The mushroom, not the crown, not the head, the stem part, okay? We have that in here. We have just whatever. Okay, and this one, let's go with this one. I just want to tell you a few little things. This is carrots, right? I cooked some greens, okay? More carrots, celery, any scraps that you cook with, make sure you wash it first, so that way when you go back to use it a second time, which is now to make the stock, it's already ready. All we will do is open bags and dump, right? And in case y'all don't know, these bags are repurposed from the market. Okay, now let me get back to this work. More information, y'all. Okay, these are sweet peppers. I have white onions. I have radish tops. I have shallot pieces. I have some kale in here. See those bell pepper scraps, jalapenos? Yeah, any and everything vegetable related that I use usually goes into a garbage bowl, which turns into the refrigerator. And when I say garbage bowl, that means what I'm not using at the moment, stuff that you would get rid of. Most people would throw these in the trash, but you can stop that. You can create the best vegetable stocks using stuff that you were intending on throwing away. Pro tip. Now let me get back to it. We wasting a lot of time, y'all. We got a lot of bags to open. One more time about what we have in these bags. Y'all know the green onions got the white and the green part? Yeah. We save after washing, since y'all don't believe I wash my produce. Y'all know this is the part that come directly out of the dirt. See how clean they are? You wash it first, and then now you repurpose. Let me get back to it. I'm almost there. Oh, y'all, I had to use a little few couple mussels. I went and got my water bottle out the machine. This, I'm hoping, is about 2 or 3 gallons of water. I'm gonna pour it low and slow. I'm gonna pour it slow, okay? Can't pour it low. We gonna pour it real slow and watch it come up or whatever, because the goal is to try to cover, you know, as much of this as possible. And in case y'all are wondering, did all those scraps go in? Not at all. Hopefully the water was all enough of this vegetables and they'll sink down, because once they thaw, they kind of fall down some. And yeah, so let's get strong, y'all. Whoo, your girl ain't strong at all. I might ought to eat a few more beans. This stock will be good in them beans. Y'all don't know what to do with vegetable stock? Y'all want me to tell y'all or show y'all sometime later down the line? I'm sure y'all keep on seeing me and hearing me say, y'all, I need more water. I'm not gonna pick up that whole 5 gallons. I know they lying. Guess I better go get my other water bottle out the cabinet. We still, oh my God. This pot is huge, huge. This thing was almost halfway filled. It was down there, y'all. Probably good and close to 2.5, 3 gallons. Cause it's 5, half of 5 is 2.5. No, you lying. Let me turn some heat on. I'm gonna turn it on high so we can go on try to start boiling. Cause it's gonna take some time. Oh, let me, hold on. Y'all, wait. We need to set a timer, right? Let's see if we got a timer on this darn thing here. I mean a stopwatch. There it is. Let's start it. See that? 0. It's going. Let's see how long it's gonna take this to come up to a boil. Still need a little more water in it, but let me tell y'all, I'm gonna wait till I put all the water in here before I actually add the seasonings that I set aside. So yeah, I'll be back. Shoot. More water. You see why you have to take it slow? Because y'all see that water trying to jump up? This is 1 gallon. Okay. Oh yes. It looks like I can see a little bit of water coming up. Okay. But the vegetables are not tender enough to add the last of those that's in this thing over here. Woo. So we're going to say we added roughly 3 gallons of water to this. Yeah. I'm going to put the top on it because where it is, when you put the lid on, it creates boiling faster. Because like I said, this is a 3-4 hour project. So yeah, let me get the top over here. Still going. We'll be back. In the meantime, you're supposed to clean up if you messed up, right? Don't wait until after you're done and say you'll do it at the end. You ain't doing nothing else but waiting. Clean them dishes. And I have one or two. Right? Let me get to it. Okay. 27 minutes in. Mind your business. I'm doing what I got to do. Double duties. I washed my hands. Can y'all see the water on it? Make sure you wash yours. Even got water popping out the towel, Lord. Ain't nothing happening here. It's still cold to touch. So ain't no need of me opening it to disturb the heat that's going on in here. The pot is on high 30 minutes later and it's cold all the way down. Be ready when you do this or cook less. But because I'm a cook big kind of girl. Am I going to be cute or not? Lord, let me hurry up and finish. I got time to really actually finish my hair. Because if it's 30 minutes and this thing is still cold, I got time to stand outside for a few minutes and hope that it helps it dry. But if not, I'm going to get under my little small mini dryer. My vent cap that you use your hand dryer for. But anyway, this thing ain't doing nothing, so we'll be back. The timer is still going. Let me see. Let me show you. Still going. Okay. Let's see what we got. Where we at with our time. Over an hour. Pot is finally hot. But guess what, y'all? Still not boiling. I shouldn't have even took that off, but now that's wasting some of the heat that accumulated in there. But anyhow, what we're going to do is still allow this to keep doing what it's doing. The timer is still going. So I'm thinking it's going to probably take about an hour and a half to finally get some rumbles and bubbles from the heat. And then we'll add in our spice blend. Okay. Did I tell you how much of what I put here? This is a really, really heaping tablespoon of salt, kosher salt. I got several little bits and pieces here of Turkish organic bay leaves. This is a tablespoon of organic basil. And this is 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon black peppercorns. Season yours according to your likings and your taste. I probably already said that, but just in case, I must mention it again. When this comes to a boil, I will stir it around, and then I will add my seasoning, stir it around, and I will reduce the heat and keep it simmering. That is very important, to keep the simmer. Do not just leave it hot and think that that's doing what you really need for it to do as far as cooking out the flavor and stuff. You still need a simmer, okay? So the goal is to keep it on a simmer for about 2 hours. Ooh, that's what you need, muscle and strength, because this takes time and love. We cooking with love. This stock is gonna be good, bro. But anyhow, let's just keep on timing and waiting. I'm just only timing so you all can know exactly how long it take this 21 point, whatever it said, 21 and a half quart stock pot to do what it do. And I can't even really do much of nothing other than sit here and let this nappy hair be cute. I can't even, can I get under the dryer for 15 minutes? Oh, that's for another time. Anyhow, we cooking vegetable stock. Okay. At nearly an hour and a half, this is what we have. And if y'all don't understand what this is, that means it's getting hot and the bubbles are slowly moving stuff. But because I'm kind of scary and don't want this to boil over, I'm going to do a little push and mash. Slow and easy. Yeah. Y'all hear that? Don't mind this cap on my head. I'm trying to do 2 for 1, as y'all already know. Make this stock and comb my hair for today. Woo, y'all. Get them vegetables down in there. Try not to let nothing, look at that onion trying to show out before I can even really say what I was to say. Try not to let nothing boil over. Over, baby, we cooking. Remember I said it's got to simmer for 2 hours. And I got to get this done because I got to put these scraps after I cook them forever in the trash for trash day. Look at that. I said don't waste none and the carrot jumped out. Knowing that's a piece I can't eat. Sap sucker. But to go right now, what I'm trying to accomplish, what my aim is, I want to take the word trying out because I ain't trying, I'm doing. If I'm in here in this pot, I'm doing, right? Come on now. But anyway, the goal is to get everybody down in the heated water that's coming up to this boil so we can add our seasonings. Next time I make vegetable stock, hopefully I won't have as many scraps because when I don't cook every day, I'm not using up my stock. Okay? All right? Now, let's just let this, I need to get a glass or something so I can show y'all the color so far that we have on this stock. And we haven't even been cooking this long enough yet for the magic to happen, which is the release of all the goods, bro. Ooh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, bro. Did I tell y'all make sure you always wash all your produce so when you saving them scraps? Oh, okay. I think I did it. Put them pieces in there too. Yeah. Now this is at an 1.5 hour mark. I still have to put my seasoning in here. And since it's making a little bit of noise, it ain't making enough though. I'll wait a few more minutes. 1 hour and 45 minutes or so. See? The lid closed right on back. Okay? Put that in the garbage disposal. But anyhow, y'all wonder what this is. This is my dryer cap bag. Can you see? I can't see. Do it show y'all what? See there? I got it at Sally Beauty Supply. And you can only use it with a handheld dryer on low. So I go and put this piece on the dryer. And it blow up like a balloon. Like, whoo, y'all done seen me under here before. But anyhow, yeah, Sally Beauty Supply. So this is not ready. This is not ready. I'm not ready. But anyhow, I'm finna go get back under the dryer for 10 or 15 more minutes. And then, this thing making noise. Hopefully by the time 15 more minutes pass, I can add my seasonings. I gotta push it back so you all can see it, because I still haven't done that yet. All right, we'll be back. Friends, we are boiling over. The lid is open on the opposite side again, and there is liquids on the darn stove. Something to clean up. I might have to go in here and take this hood off so I can be able to see what I got going on. I didn't want it to boil over because it took forever to get enough water in here. Jesus. So now we're going to turn it down. Woo! Lord Jesus. I'm going to pull out another pot because what I ain't finna do is go down 30 like that, Lisa. I know you lying. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to heat off. I had my candle back there doing something, but this thing here showing out, so let me see. Please forgive me. Hold on. Let me, and it's on the floor, Jesus. Y'all, hold on. Let me clean this mess up right quick and fix this. I really wish that y'all could honestly see this pot floating on this sap-sucking stove. It's gonna take me to tomorrow to get this mess cleaned up. Let me get this up. I'm gonna put my seasonings in now, so I can get this out the way. Jesus! Big Mama said no stoves, no towels on the stove. Y'all watch Big Mama. Family when that boy went there and set that stuff on fire, talking about he done that because he wanted to, for the family to come together and all that good stuff. That was a mistake he made starting the fire. But still, he got his point out that family should come together. Okay. Now, I got a great big old mess, and Big Mama, I'm sorry. I wasn't around my Big Mama. For those of y'all that were, I'm sure y'all appreciated that lesson. If this right here is happening to you. Okay? Yeah. I'm going to have to... Be careful, the pot is hot. Okay, I pulled out a second pot. All I did was pull out some of the vegetables. What I'm going to do, for the sake of not wasting, just because, I'm going to stir in the seasonings, and then I'm going to put more over here and drag some of the stock out as well. Stock. Okay? Next time, I won't boil it all like that. Let me... Us cooking. Oh, Lord have mercy. This stuff gonna be good. Oh, my God. Oh, it smells so good, bro. And it's just scraps. Who don't know I'm working? Anyway. Try to stir it down and smush it down so all of the stuff can evenly, you know, do something, right? Yeah. So like that. Yes. In all honesty, since I turned the fire down, I'm just wondering if it all can still keep working magic in this one pot, because, oh, did I tell y'all some green bean pieces in there too? Put that down at disposal. Since he jumped out. Now y'all see now that I turned the fire down. I don't know if y'all can see, it's like an inch. It went down since I reduced the fire, because it's hot. Long as it's really, really hot, the heat that's causing the bubbles keeps everything pushed up. Because it's like, wait, this stuff ain't heavy. Okay. So, yeah, everybody's in here. Ooh. Get some tomatoes in here. Now, let me tell you what not to put in here. Do not put the peels from russet potatoes in here. Because you know how they starchy and they do and stuff? It'll do the same thing here and cloud up your stock. So let's not do that. You can put a few little pieces of like sweet potato peels in here. But it's best not to put potatoes in your scraps for your stock. I remember back when I used to cook chicken stock, I used to always like to put parsnips in them. But I haven't played around with parsnips just like so I could cook them and then eat them so I could have scraps from them. So they not in here. But I think I kind of missed that little thing. Maybe I should start researching a recipe for some parsnips. They white carrots. That's what parsnips are. I used to like to put them in my chicken stock, and it just changed the way it tastes. It was so good. It made a difference. My favorite teacher, Barefoot Contessa, taught me about them parsnips. Told y'all I went to Food Network University for culinary. You don't like watching food shows. I'm so sorry for you. But I do. I can't wait for this to get done so I can watch a little bit tonight. Now, Guy Fieri, y'all know who I'm talking about, Mr. Spike Guy. His little show on that little grocery shopping game that he got, the game that show on Food Network these days. Ooh, I love it. It's crazy how he, you know, it's a game show, but they still got to cook. So you still get opportunity to learn. Not only are you learning about different places where different things in the store could be, especially his store, because it's anyway, yeah, you get to learn about how to quickly put them different ingredients together. I like that. Now, I'm not telling you I'm smart enough to go on there. But it sure probably would be real fun to sit in the audience and watch that live. Maybe that's what I should start looking into. I need to go over there and learn something. That way, in person. I would love it. You, man, this smells like I'm cooking, y'all. Okay, I turned the fire down to 6.5. This is an electric stove. I had it on high, which is over 8. I still got a little bubble here. Y'all can't see it, but what I'm gonna do is pause the recording and then take the camera and get closer so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put these pieces back in here since the ball went down, because I'm not trying to have to deal with this twice. I told y'all, meal prepping and stuff, you gonna mess up some dishes. Because had this not boiled over, I wouldn't have had to mess this pot up. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. Okay. And before this cooked too long, look at that. See? Mess after mess. Yes. But yeah, before this cooked too long, I'm needing a taste to make sure that the little piece of salt that I put in there is enough. Now, I'm going to set a timer for 6 minutes. So I'm going to set it for 2 hours and 6 minutes. Right? But anyhow, let me get the camera and get a close-up of the simmer that we have going on here. Let me see. Can y'all see it? It almost looks like we can see it, y'all. Come on in. Yeah. That way, let me see. Can you see it? Y'all see it? Right there? Simmer. 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 Okay, friends, I forgot. I wanted to show y'all the color so far. That joint gonna taste like something. Yep. Since we already had one boil over, let's make sure we keep an eye on it so it does not happen again. All right? We're going to keep the air out of the pot. Right? Beautiful. Keep everything pushed down in there so it can be rotated in. That's what we're doing. All right. I'm going to leave this spoon here because I'm going to do this every maybe 10 or 15 minutes or so. I'm going to, unless it get hot. And then I'll just, but it hasn't been hot yet. So, yeah, keep an eye on it. That's it cooked all the water and it boiled over. I'm short probably a half a gallon of, Okay, friends. As I said, we're going to just keep mashing it down. Yes, it's going down. I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. Turn it down to 4.5 now. Because we're down to 1 hour exactly. The timer says 1 hour. So, as the last hour, every 15 minutes, I will reduce the heat some more until we get to the off. That's the way I like to do it. You do what you like to do. But anywho, we still haven't tasted this stuff. Now's the perfect time while it's still cooking to make sure your salt level is correct and stuff. Remember that bowl? We showed you the color. Let me show you again. Beautiful. I'm going to just keep a little bit for a sample. And I mean a little bit because this joint is blazing. Okay, yeah. Keep pushing down. Give it a little stir. Basically, you're doing 2 for 1 with each push. Let's let this cool off a second right quick. We want to see where the salt is. Remember we put like 1 heaping tablespoon of kosher salt. I don't want to put too much salt because what is that? It must be time for me to eat some. What's going on with this skin? I know you lying. Yeah. Jesus. But anyhow, if you put too much salt, you can't take it back. And because I, use stock like to cook rice, I use it to cook pasta sometimes. I use it in recipes and things like that. There's just different ways. I know I season whatever it is that I'm going to make. So I don't want to put too much salt here while we have an opportunity to, be on top of how much it is. But I still want a little flavor. So let's see. I think I still could put some more in there. I can taste them vegetables. More kosher salt. This is a big pot. I'm not gonna measure this, but we're gonna play like we putting in maybe 2 teaspoons more. Delicious. Okay, let's do this same little jazz. I'm not trying to get a lot, but I want enough. Okay. Ooh, look at that. We cooking. That's all we doing. We have 13 minutes more. Let me set this timer so I can come back and reduce the heat a little bit more. It's on 4.5 at this point. So we're going to reduce it to 3.5, 2.5, 1.5 off. Okay? That's just me. If you choose to keep yours cooking the same way, that's you. Is my hair cute, y'all? I should have kept my sister locks. But anyhow, yeah, let's just let this work. I'll be back. Okay, the first, there goes 15. Let's set it again. Let's turn it down. Okay, want to make sure, press and stir. Get that seasoning in there, okay? Yes, it's gonna be good, bro. So we have 45 more minutes, okay? Okay, I'll be back. Okay, we have completed all cooking here. We're gonna off the fire or whatever. We're gonna remove this big pot from the heat. Let's get this out first. We're gonna put the lid on with a tilt. Move it from the heat and allow it to sit here on the stove and cool to room temperature. We cannot package it until it cools 100%. So therefore, we are gonna just let it do its thing. It's gonna keep on marrying, and I'm gonna have me a little snack in the meantime. Ooh, off the heat, bro. We'll be back. Okay. Ooh. This pot has not completely, but it's cooled easy enough for me to touch it. So therefore, what we need to do is strain it. But because it's so hot, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator as is and allow it to completely cool so I can package it up, drain it, and then package it. I'll probably do that tomorrow. So I just want to come in and give you that little tidbit. All right, see you later. Okay, now let's get finished with the vegetable stock here. Set up your mise en place, same way. Though it's not food, I'm saying it. You just set up your station, what you need to do. Here's the completely cooled stock. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me turn this music down a bit because I don't own no rights, but I'm still being motivated. Hold on. Okay, in case you can't see it, the trash can here is also part of this setup. So what I'm going to do, take my 4-cup measure. First, I'm just going to drain a little bit straight away. Common sense, right? Get the juice part. That's all we need. Hold on, y'all. Hang tight. And I'm going to continue dipping from here to here until this pot here is empty and let the stuff in here drain a bit. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to double strain to make sure we get everything out. This is my choice. You do not have to do this. Look at this color, y'all. Let me show you. Me'll show you. That's why. I don't want that in there. Those going to still be a little cloud at the bottom of the containers. But yeah, let me keep working. Gotta move it around because those holes get plugged, okay? Let's not forget. Come on now, let's keep working. Y'all see it? Please don't forget to leave room for when it expands a little bit, when it freezes, but we're not to that point yet. Let's keep working. Once you come up close to the end or whatever, make sure you get everything out, right? Look at that. You see that little bit? Miss Kohler said don't waste. That's part of it. So this is the end of it. I'm going to make sure this strain for a little while because there's still stock coming out. See? Making a mess. But I got to move it around because the holes in the strainer is blocked. So it's up to you. You don't have to. But because Miss Kohler taught me, don't waste. Let me not waste it. I'll be back to show y'all what we got.